Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Sylvia. I'm a hair and makeup artist, and in today's video I wanted to share with you guys 10 best luxury products that I'm obsessed with. But if you're new to my channel, I would love if you would take a moment and consider subscribing, because every single week I post videos about fashion and beauty and lifestyle. So I would love to see you here on my channel. And also I would really appreciate if you follow me on Instagram, just because I'm really active on Instagram. I love it at the moment. So I post a lot of videos, I share a lot of tips and tricks regarding makeup and hair. So I would love to see you there. So I came up with this video idea because I feel like sometimes when we go in a Blue Mercury, a Sephora, a department store, it's quite challenging to pick up the best products for us. Even though we're talking luxury, even though we're talking expensive products, sometimes it's quite hard to find the best. But I found the best, and I've repurchased this product and I've used them on myself and on my clients, and they've worked beautifully. So I'm here to share them with you guys. I'm gonna start with Chanel lipsticks because this is a must. I highly recommend Chanel lipsticks. I've tried Tom Ford, YSL, Dior. There's just so many good lipsticks out there, but there's nothing like a Chanel lipstick. This is the best luxury lipstick I've tried. I just love it, and I feel like every woman should have a Chanel lipstick in their bag. It's just so luxurious. The packaging, the formula I feel is really luxurious on the lips. It doesn't feather throughout the day. It wears beautifully. It lasts. Right here I have two different formulas. One is a stain, it's the one that I'm wearing today, and the other one is more of it's the Rouge Coco Shine. It's very hydrating. So even though they're two different formulas, I love them equally because they are just great. Okay, moving on is foundation. And I have to say, you guys, I'm very particular with my foundation. My skin is extremely sensitive. I have normal to dry skin to very dry in the winter time. So I'm very careful with picking my foundation. For the best luxury foundation, I have to say that Giorgio Armani, it's one of my favorites. Luminous Silk in special, just because my skin is really dry. I love this foundation. This is the foundation that I wore at my ceremony when I got married. I love it. I love the packaging. I feel like it's beautiful bottle, but also I love the pump, that it doesn't pump out too much product so you don't waste it. I love the formula. I really love the formula. It's a medium to full coverage foundation, but what I like about it is the application. It blends easily. I've tried it with my fingers, I've tried it with the brush, I've tried it with the beauty blender, I've tried it all, and it came out beautiful each time. I tend to wear my makeup somewhere between 12 to 14 hours every day, and this has never disappointed. It's always there at the end of the day. It just wears beautifully. It doesn't have a strong scent. Sometimes I'm very careful with choosing my foundation. I've tried some of the Chanel foundations and they're too strong for me. I feel like they have a lot of perfume in there and they're too strong for me. So this is a combination of just like silky, creamy, I don't know, ingredients that make your skin and your face look just like skin. So again, I think this is $68, but I highly recommend that. It's one of the best, long-lasting, that wears beautifully throughout the day, and it has a beautiful formula. So I highly recommend the Luminous Silk by Giorgio Armani. Alright, this is not easy. Choosing an eye palette, it wasn't as easy just because I have so many favorites. But then I narrow it down to the one that I reach out the most and that it's worth the high tag. And I have to say, you guys, Tom Ford, man, I love Tom Ford eyeshadow. This is how they look like. I wish I can have all of their colors. It's just such a beautiful palette, and I love it so much, and I think it's worth the high price just because of the formula. There's not a lot of palettes that I have and they have this kind of formula where they're creamy shadows where you can wear them dry or wet and where they blend seamlessly. Again, you can use it wet. There's two of the shadows have more like shimmer, pigment, glitter, if you will. So they're super easy to apply with your fingers, or you can just wet the shadows down and apply them on your eyelids. They are beautiful. So this is a great compact. If you are, again, a woman on the go that doesn't need 100 million palettes, this is for you. I know it's quite expensive. I believe it's $88 or $80, but I'm telling you, you'll get so many uses out of it, and I highly recommend Tom Ford for eyeshadows. It's just, they're just so beautiful, and so they won't disappoint for sure. Okay. With powder, again, just like my foundation, what goes on my skin, I'm very particular. My skin, like I said before, it's quite dry. It's normal to dry, but it gets dry in the winter time, so I don't like to powder my face. So with that being said, I highly recommend La Mer powder. I know it's, again, we're talking luxury, we're talking high-end, it's an expensive powder. You're probably gonna say, you know, my Laura Mercier does the same exact thing. It might, but I just love the La Mer powder. It's just so finely milled, and it just goes on so smooth and so easy, and it doesn't look cakey. It almost has this iridescent particles in it that just bounce off the light, and it makes your skin look like very porcelain and beautiful and a little bit dewy, if you will. I bought this as a treat when I got married. It's the formula I'm obsessed with because I didn't have to touch up throughout the day. This powder lasted on my skin the whole day, going into the whole night. I didn't have to worry about it. And again, you can use the powder puff that comes with, you can use a sponge, you can use a brush. It just goes on so beautifully, and it lasts all day. So I highly recommend La Mer powder. I want to try more of their stuff, but as of right now, this is my favorite. So in this video, I wanted to show you guys products that I've repurchased, products that I truly love, that I use on my clients, and that I recommend. So one of them is the Marc Jacobs liquid highlight. I'm wearing it today. I don't know if you can tell. It's on my body, on my décolleté area, but I love it, and I love it because it's so versatile. I find that you can use it in so many ways. Like, I use it as a highlight for my body, so I like to enhance my collarbones with this. I like to use it as a liquid highlight on my face. Again, the pump doesn't pump out too much product. The one that I have is Dew Drops, and I like it. It has a little bit of color. It's more like bronzy. It doesn't have a lot of pink. It has a little bit more gold in it, and I love it. Again, I feel like for the money, you can definitely use this product in multiple ways, and I highly recommend it. It smells delicious. I have to talk about this brushes. I feel like they don't get a lot of love here on YouTube. They're very well known in the makeup artist world, but I don't see them a lot on YouTube. And these are the Hodu brushes. I always mess it up, like the way it doesn't come out right every time, especially with my accent. These brushes I've had for about 5-6 years now. I use them every single day, and they look beautiful. They look just like new. Seriously, you guys. They are, I think they're Japanese brushes. They're made out of wood and natural hairs, but they're just phenomenal quality, I have to say. The way they're glued together, the way they're very sturdy. I wash them, I use alcohol on them, I use them a lot, and the hair, they have not changed. They kept their shape really well. And I have brushes, they're not even as old, if you will, and they're almost like falling apart. Like the hairs, they don't keep their shape. The barrel starts like shaking and moving around. The glue, it's getting looser and looser. So I have no problems with this, so I have to mention them, you guys. Like, they're so good. All right, more fun stuff, you guys. It's something about the YSL nail polishes formula. I don't know what is it about. I've tried so many other nail polishes. I use my hands a lot. I use alcohol on my hands. I wash my hands a lot of times throughout the day. And this is the only nail polish that actually stays on my nails. And I highly recommend. They have a great formula. You can get away with just one coat. I like to do 2 coats for that, like super highly pigmented nail, and I love it. It's a great formula. It doesn't budge, it doesn't chip off. Mine kind of lasts a week, which is a lot for how many times a day I wash my hands. I love those nail polishes. They're not streaky. The formula is great. They're shiny. One coat, it's enough. I love this formula. I love it. It's never disappointed. I've tried different colors and I highly recommend them. Alright you guys, moving on to some hair products. I'm going to talk about a couple of products from Oribe. This is what we work with at the salon and I love their line. I highly recommend their products, but I have to mention 2 of their products. And I'm going to start with a styling product, and this is again Oribe. It's dry texturizing spray. This is amazing and I've never used anything like this before. It's perfect for people with fine hair, people with coarse hair, people with smooth hair. My hair is extremely smooth, especially after I come out of the shower. There's no grip to my hair. Love to spray this onto my hair, and again it gives me more of a grip. My curls last longer. They have that, you know, loose beachy wave kind of texture. And it gives me a little bit of body, it gives me a little bit of texture. It's almost like a dry shampoo and a hairspray had a baby kind of a thing. It's not as powdery as a dry shampoo, but it has that kind of a grip. And then it doesn't have an extreme hold, but it gives you more of a flexible hold. This is their #1 seller, and I highly recommend this to try the Oribe Dry Texture Spray. Love, love. Then from Oribe, I have to talk to you guys about a shampoo and conditioner, and it's Oribe Gold Gloss. I'm going to insert a picture here. I didn't bring them from my shower. The way it makes your hair feel, it just feels better, it gets stronger. And if you're patient with your hair and if you use it regularly, and again, I used the shampoo, the conditioner, it did change my life and I highly recommend it. And all my friends that are blonde, they used it, or they've used at least, they've tried the Oribe Gold Gloss because their shampoo and conditioner, it's freaking amazing. It really is, and I had to mention it. It's amazing. Alright you guys, last but not least, I'm going to talk about this product right here, and this is by Terry, and it's T210 Face and Body. And I remember when I bought this, I was so confused. I bought it instinctually. I went in there, someone had used it on me. It was again before my wedding when I was like splurging and buying everything and anything. And I have to say I'm loving this product, and there's nothing like this product in my collection, and I don't think I know of any other brand that makes something similar. And it's so beautiful, you guys. There's days when I feel pale. There's days when I wear self-tanner and I want to match everything, my face, my body. This is the product that I go to. Like today I wanted to work my face a bit, so I use this on a stippling brush, on a synthetic fibers brush, and I just like dab it on, and it gave me more of like a healthy glow, and it made everything match because I feel like I'm really pasty this time of year. So what this is, I think it has like mostly natural ingredients. They say that it has black and red tea extract. So it's a liquid self-tanner, I would say, that doesn't develop like in time. So you put it on, you get the full effect right then and there, and it's layerable. So if you just want that sun-kissed glow, you can just like dab it on, or like contour your face with, or bronze your face with, you're good to go. If you want more like a full, you know, glow, you can just do a couple layers. I freaking love it. If you don't shake it, if you just like spray it as it is and you like dab it on, you get more of a matte effect, more of like a contour effect. And if you shake it, then you get like the glitter gets mixed up into the lotion, and then you get more of like a dewy effect. I don't have anything like this. I've never heard of anything like this. I don't know of any other brands that make this. I think it's freaking awesome. You can use it on your legs, you can use it on your shoulders, on your arms. It's great. I love it. You don't need to contour, you don't need a bronzer on top. This is it, and I love this product. I really do. Okay, and I think this is all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed my 10 best luxury products that I highly recommend. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! you.